yeah.
Mic check. I'm dying. Choking on. I'm dying. Oh no, I'm late and I'm still dying. I'm dying because I drank this wrong pipe. Oh, my webcam's off again. I'm overexposed. Either that or I'm just red because I'm dying. Let me fix that. Hey guys. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay, let's change the white balance so I look a little more flush. Maybe turn this down a little bit more. I wish I had a live decibel changer on OBS, but I do not. I'm using this all through voice meter. Okay, that looks good enough. All right, day 3, I believe, of working on Project Hyrule Card again. Now, I did actually do what I said I did at the end of the last stream, where... Hold on, I'm gonna change music. Oh, I'm still dying. I apologize if I keep dying. It's gonna be like that for probably the next 5 minutes. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, okay, so I actually did more work off stream like I said I would. So the things I was able to actually do were getting the textures loaded in and replaced. So now Link technically has 3 skins functioning in the game. Nintendo is really good at compressing their image type or format, because every single time I replaced the Inkling's face texture with Link's face texture, they're the same resolution and they're the same image type, but it always bloated the file to be bigger, and it was really annoying that it did that. So what I had to do to kind of compromise that was decrease his face texture by about half. And now it's not really noticeable in the game, at least not right now, because still dying. It's not noticeable in the game, right? Like, because you're always kind of at a distance from Link, so the resolution change is actually very unnoticeable, and it saves a lot of file space. So I was able to get almost all of the exact same textures at the same file size that the original file was, so there's less chance that the game's prone to crashing, especially since when I do the animations, the animation files, even though they're still made in Maya, or converted from Maya, there's still a little bit of file bloating, so we kind of need that room, that headspace, to make sure the game doesn't freak out when Link actually moves as the way I want him to. So, I did manage to keep his, like, body texture the same size, though, so that's good. So it's only his face. So everything else has changed. I was able to do the specular correcting, so he's lit right in the game. He's not all dark. I'm still dying. Ugh. Jeez, that was terrible. It happened like 2 minutes before the stream even started. And I was like, of course, I was going to choke on this. But, so we're doing that. What the heck is going on here, Hank? Okay. what I'm doing right now in the stream, as soon as I switch over to the screen, we are going to be working on getting Link's... we're going to start animation port testing. So I'm going to create a pose for him to sit in the cart so we can get him adjusted properly to where his hands are on the steering wheel and his legs in proportion sit in it correctly. Because, you know, Link's huge compared to most other Mario characters, and he has to have his like legs kind of jut out because he's kind of like Waluigi when it comes to how he sits on everything. Even the normal Link in the game's kind of like that. So we're going to have to start moving and changing bones. We're going to have to make sure that I'm going to have the right folders in Maya ready to convert stuff. Now, we're still waiting on getting Link changed over to the squid model. I can kind of wait to do that. I want to do this sizing stuff first, and then maybe the next step after that is to start working on that squid model, because if we find out we edit anything with that squid model and the game crashes, all the effort we're going to have to do with Link, if we did everything, would have been a huge waste of time. So, I feel like it's probably a good idea to shift to that and make sure he can work correctly for the one trick he's supposed to do there. Still trying to figure out what that could be, because, again, I've described it several times in the other stream. The squid bones, you have like maybe half of the bones that you get to use compared to the normal model. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to like pre-move his legs and move his arms maybe as part of one trick. It's gonna be somewhat frustrating. So I almost thought last night, because I think I might have thought of it at a different time. Obviously, I wanted to do the spin attack because he can keep his knees bent and just spin, but he could also do something like the ocarina pose, where he plays the ocarina for like a note. I just have to get the model imported in, and he can kind of stay still and kind of just float in space. It looked stupid, but it'd be somewhat viable. So here, let's go over to this screen. And the funny thing is, he could most definitely have it to where he puts his hands into the pose of the ocarina, and then the other, I'm just doing a slight example. What the heck is wrong with these? So he does the pose where he puts the ocarina to his mouth, and then when you switch to the squid model, it's just almost basically a still of him playing the ocarina, but maybe his hair, like his hat, will have fake physics or something. So I think that would be cool. And I don't know what to say after that. I think that would be another good, like, it's easier attempt to utilize the second model. So I might do that just because it is more simplistic. But first things first, we did get the cart reference. I just don't know the size, because we may have to go on the Mario Wiki and do some research. Each character slot in Mario Kart 8 has a size reference that carts load. I don't remember where the code is for that. I'm pretty sure there's an actual file that you can change. I think it would crash the game. But it's a reference sheet that tells you each character's weight and size. So there's the weight level, and then there's the size of the cart. This is the reason why a lot of other skeletons crash when you try and take them over other characters. Because if Mario's like a medium character, for example, and he hits a weird bone thing with like Bowser, the game will just crash because it's designed for a medium character. And don't quote me on this, but this is just the experience I've gotten when I've modded characters. Because a long time ago, I tried to replace Peach with Malon, like Kid Malon, because she had hair physics, and that was the only character I understood how the hair physics worked at the time. And the bones worked, but only some of them did, because the skeleton I was using for Malon only had 2 hair bones, and Peach had 4 or something like that. And it like conflicted on how it worked. So Yeah, so that's the main reason, and each medium character, large character, and small character, respectively, from Mario Kart 8, all have slightly varying size scales for the cart, and this is crucial for me to know where to place his hands and his feet on the vehicles. That's why it's such an arduous process, because I don't have the game's like built-in developer tools, so I can't do this like live and test it live in the game. I have to do it in Blender, export the animation to Maya, take Maya's version of the export that's compatible with Switch Toolbox, and put that in, load it up all compact into the game, and then hope, one, the game doesn't crash, two, the animation doesn't bug out, and three, it's the right size. And I have to keep doing this trial and error until it looks either believable enough or fits perfectly. And the big part of that I try and fix to try and get on the first try is putting the cart reference, the basic cart reference of each type, because there's 3 types. There's 2 bikes and a cart. Each one has different poses, and once I get that base pose down, which I try and import their own ripped model of the carts here, to use as the reference, I can get it all done in one go and kind of just pretend I'm animating in their version of the editor. So that's why this is here. But before we even do that, I'm gonna go pull up and see if I can find why is it all in caps? I think the Mario Wiki is one of the best resources for this. So let's go look this up while we listen to Donkey Kong music. The default drivers. See, they all say what class they are. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here for you guys. Medium, 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 light, 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 heavy, heavy, heavy. Those are the base characters. And then all the unlockables. We're looking for Inkling Boy. Now, we're on Mario Kart 8, not Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So that's a big signifier here. Let's... Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. There's the Inklings. So now where's the classes? There's Rival Order, Carts, Sport Bikes, Gliders. So this kind of is what we're looking for here. So the 3 classes of subclasses. So Inkling is a lighter medium. It looks like normal Link, the one that they use for normal Mario Kart 8, is considered a very light, heavy character. Or a light large. Vehicle size, I guess. So look, it looks like there's just one size to it. They all just have different substats. So Ocarina of Time Link will be adopting Inkling Boys, and I think it's Inkling Boy and Girl. No, Girl has different, she's even lighter. So, Adult Link, Inkling Boy. Young Link will be over Inkling Girl, and he'll adopt his stats and her stats respectively. But it looks like we're just going with basic medium size. So if we were to load the game up, if we were to hurry and hover over Mario, and then hurry and hover over Inkling Boy, the cart sizes should be the same. So, character I've edited over, for example, is Iggy. So Iggy is a medium character. I used that for Malin, so we can see the size of this. If we pull up maybe Malin's Blender file, we can see what I used for her reference and align it accordingly. So let's do that. Let's go back to pack 1. I need a normalizer for the audio for this track, whatever you call it. Oh, I muted it. No. Is there a normalizer in the filters? Hold on. Upward compressor. Threshold. I had a compressor on B3. No, maybe that caused issues. Anyway. Noise gate, noise suppression, upward compressor. I do not have a normalizer. I will look that up later. But it might help making sure everything's the same decibel level, so I don't have to keep changing my own volume each song. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Edited Malin. Pretty sure this is the last version I used, but this is specifically the bike animations. All their textures aren't loading because they're pulling to a drive letter that it's changed. I think it used to be I, so now it's H. Mario Kart. No, Malin Kart Anims, Malin Fixed Spine. I think it's this one. So this is the kart model. It looks like it's just scaled 1-to-1. So let's see if it looks exactly the same. It looks like it's shifted up a little bit. So this guy will just go up a smidge. Delete the other one. And I think we're ready to start animating Link. So let's make sure this is set to 30 FPS, because that's somewhat crucial. Most games are animated in 30 FPS keyframes, and then they're interpolated accordingly. And since Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Mario Kart, for the most part, Mario Kart 8 for the most part, it's animated. I mean, it's playing in 60 frames per I can't even words. Bruh. Played at 60 frames per second. The 30 will be interpolated to 60. So, all right. Let's try and get Link posed down. We need to, on this first frame here, shrink the Master Sword because it will not be here. We also need to undo the names for this and redo the names for this. Okay, so let's default pose you back. Things are starting to keyframe. I'm going to start going to the animation tab so we can actually name our action accordingly. I'll do cart. Wait 1, add the fake shield to it so it doesn't auto-delete itself when we close Blender. Take the weapon, scale it to 0. It doesn't have the Master Sword. I kind of wish there was a way for me to mount it to the back of his sheath when he's not using it, but you gotta give and take at some point. So now we're gonna move his rig, the root, and the hips. Okay, so now we gotta place him. Don't worry, his feet are supposed to do that because we're gonna put it right here. Let's hide the bike for now. Where's the bike? Bike stuff, I'll put in a completely different collection. Where's the name? New collection. Oh, it's not letting me move. Move to collection. Let's do collection 5. I'll just name that bike. So we can hide it. What else is missing? And bike ref. It's probably the other thing. Collection. Boom. No. Boom. What else is missing? Oh, I moved him out of the parent. That's why. I just want everything to be put in here. There we go. Okay. So now we're finally getting Link starting to be posed. I still think his scale is a little big, but it may just work as this. We're kind of making a somewhat large character fit into a medium character's shoes here. So we're going to take the knee joints here. And no, we might have to scale him. Honestly, he is barely fitting in there. So we're going to take his hips and his root bone and shove him back into the seat a little bit. He is looking uncomfortable in here. It's like his shoes and stuff barely fit. Yeah, okay. Lesson learned. We are going to have to re-import the model from the one that's already in the game and update it because we're going to shrink him a little bit. So can we do that with the bones, and can we do that with his model? Oof. So like that may work much, much better. I'm going to save a second version of this. So here, I'm going to scale him back up, save him, and then I'll do Link slightly smaller. Link slightly smaller. And go. That's the change. And we may have to change him as necessary because we're going to repose him again and see how well he fits this time. So I'm going to put his legs there in advance. I usually like taking the IK hands so they kind of move with Link when I take the hips and the root. and kind of drag his butt down there. And now then we move the inverse kinematic knees. He's still somewhat pretty big. I wonder if we could just scale him at this spot. So that. Feet are still huge. So we kind of want those to be right on the brake pads. The brake pad and the gas pedal. Okay, I'm just gonna start moving his, first we need to move his elbows down. Will it be, it will, okay, cool. So now we just need to get his hands to touch the, cart here. This is almost the pose we want. Just his feet are a little big, because he's a little big. So, we're going to take him and shrink him some more. Oh, his face. About there actually looks perfect. So we're going to apply the scale. Just scale. Ooh. Did he shrink more? What happened there? I'm gonna undo all that really quickly. If I do that and then I do this, does it kind of fix itself? I say yes. And then scale. Scale. He didn't shrink though. Did he? He shifted downward. I wasn't paying attention. Legs are a lot higher up now. Did I just like completely fluff the model now? Well, his legs are in a better position. His feet are wrong though. Just the way they rotate on their own is finicky. And it's because I didn't tell him to follow the rotational data of the inverse kinematic bone, which usually smoothens the process. I think I already said that, but okay. So we're gonna bend the knees a little bit more. We need these to be like transparent. Hold on. Visibility, viewport display. Or is it in here? I don't want to do it like that. I want that, but just to be see-through. I can't remember how I did that. They're see-through here, but not when I'm animating them. Oh well. Now we're just gonna reposition the hands. Okay. So now we need to animate. Let's do... I think cart weight animations are 40 frames? I need to actually figure out. It's been so long. Let's do Waluigi as a reference, which is actually Ingo. There's Ingo. It'd be better for me to go off of probably the Inkling Boys, but I have him kind of on a closer reference here. So he's already playing at 30. We wanted to go at 60. Actually, what do I have? Maybe I should set this to 60. I do have it set to 60. Maybe that's why my file size bloats. It has double the frames in here. I don't know. It still kind of gets stretched out to 60 frames per second being played. So where's cart weight? Yeah, about 40 frames. Now we just need Link to do it. So we'll do 20 frames. The head one we need to delay by about 5 frames, and then we want his legs to slightly move. So frame 20, we're going to move each of the knees. That. I think I'm moving the wrong spine. Maybe I should move this one. Not this one. That looks a little better. He needs more. I feel like he needs more. Let's see. Is it this one that goes up, right? I keep trying. I look at my stream and then I try to rotate the model. I wonder if I should relax his elbows a little bit more. So, kind of like that. And then get rid of the last frames for these two. These are so hard to freaking navigate around. Stupid hand, giant bones over there. It's probably my own fault, but I'm just dealing with it. Okay. I think that's good for a test animation. I don't know if he actually shrank, but he looks like he's in a good spot there. And then we take this, and then we hit pose, animation, bake action, 40 frames, boom. And then we call it cart weight baked, because that's what we export. Which, by the way, we're going to have to completely re-import. Oh, I'm stupid. We have to go find his new default pose. I'm going to take this and export it now. I have to export as FBX. I'm going to go with new folder, cart, anims, do cart, weight, v1, selected objects. I can't remember if the scaling matters. It's mostly rotation data, which will be the same no matter how big it is. Animation. I think that's it. So it animates, it saves that keyframe. But let's invalid argument. Whoa, that was super bizarre. So let's make a new, I'll use cube action and name it as T-pose. Actually, yeah. So now he's back there, and then we need to rotate everyone by 90 degrees. Take this, the face, and this, and export it as an FBX. Right here, as bootlink, slightly smaller. We want this one to be 0.01, no animation. Boom. I think that did that. I have to go find the folder for that. This is quite music. Could be quiet for me, slightly louder for you, because voice meter works really weird with my headphones, and when I turn my volume past 100% here, it does get louder. So like it overboosts it. I don't know if it's a weird rounding error, but it does that, and I gotta be careful because it could be louder for me when it's quieter for you. So I'm trying to really look at the levels here. All right, so let's go with the textures I was messing with, the speculars. We'll just go to Pack 2, Bootlink exports, and find it by date modified. So this is the one that's slightly smaller. And then now it's time to go edit Splatoon Boy, which I'm going to make a backup of. Name this one. There's the backup. We start editing this file. I really hope it just works off the get-go. Splatoon Boy. Replace Bootlink exports, slightly smaller. Pretty sure I did nothing with here, and then I did import bones, rotate 90 degrees, keep original skin count. Okay, so he did shrink. But why is the skeleton not shrunk? Is it off on here too? It's off just by a slight amount. Son of a fuck. Well, it kind of is too, because it's doing that weird thing where this gets moved. But is that gonna make a difference? I need to see really quickly if... No, don't open that. Off screen. We need bone x-ray. Ooh. This squid off. Everything looks to be scaled off. So even if we use the current animations here... It is off by a little bit. Why did the skeleton... Why is the skeleton not scaled properly? Back on my neck. They're pretty much aligning. Why is the arms not? Now, which armature are we trying to... If I parent the body of this to the Splatoon Boy, does that... Just chasing him now. That's not gonna fix it. Why are you not scaled? Delete keyframes. I don't want those to change. So let me get rid of the wireframe real quick. We not. There we go. I need like perfect right. Off on this one. I don't know if it is scale wise because I did see his head shrink, but the skeleton. Let's just try again. Because see, the bones up here are just unused, but they're a good reference point to see how it scales. So to replace, like slightly smaller. We want none of that. Import bones, rotate 90 degrees, Use material, no. Keep original skin count. Oh. It looked okay, but the elbows were off. But are they off to begin with? That's the next question. They are off to begin with.
Bruh.
Are they just off on here too? He's running. He's running. Okay. I just don't know if that's going to cause issues long term. They're in the right spots here, but not on this, and that's slightly concerning. Only one way, I guess, to find out. So now we reshrink them. Yes, import bones, rotate 90 degrees, use material, inject mode, keep original skin count. Shrink a little bit, and now we take that imported thing here. We go to File, Import, FBX, Pack 2, vertical stuff, Pack 2, Ootlink, Ootlink exports, cart anims, FBX. Then we go over here and make sure the animation is there. So Splatoon Boy, cart weight baked, import. So now he does what we want here. All 40 frames loaded in. We click the group here where it's just the skeleton. File, export selection, anim export. It automatically selects what we need to. We need to go back to there. Ootlink exports cart anims. We need new folder animver, and then we have to name it cart weight. I usually do V1 because this is the test version. It looks like it exported. We need to go check the file now, which I have several folders open. Old link exports, cart anims. Animver, 101 kilobytes. So now we can go to here. I'm going to save this one right now and see what changes. He shrank. Does that matter in the file size? Not really. Okay. So now we can go to the animations and go to cart weight, where he does this because he's using the Splatoon's animations. And now we go to cart weight, replace cart anims, animvert. And now it should be... He looks normal. I'm going to go use his normal map just because he kind of loads his texture like it looks more like him than it's trying to use it. The placeholder Splatoon files. So now we play this. We want loop to be true. So now he's doing that. Hopefully he sits in the right spot for the cart. If he's way off, we're going to know now. If the game crashes, we did something wrong. And we may want to change his file down the line. So now it bloated 9 kilobytes. This is the part where I hate seeing it update every single time. But we have about a whole megabyte to add. So let's try her out. Toad's Turnpike is like almost a stressful song to perfectly play for this. So, yay!
Yeah.
I just hope the game won't crash because we shrank him. That's another... You see his shadow. Where'd he go? He's gone. All the animations aren't even working. What'd we do? How bizarre. Did we tell it not to do something? Oh, Oh my god, Ingo's arms look so wrong. I almost want to do another pass on him. Everybody else is loading in fine, and then Link goes... You load. And then... What about this texture? It doesn't matter. He's just, like, not loaded right. What'd we do to him? Vertex buffer count 2? I wonder if it has to do with how we imported him, maybe. Let me click these three. Hit File, Export FBX again. Slightly smaller. We did... Use Space Transform. Apply Global Space Transform. No. Limit to selected objects. I guess I'll do the animation. Is his, like, normals fucked up? Face orientation. No, he's not face orientated wrong, so why is he not loading in? Because it's not even the animation, it's just him in general not loading. I mean, I'm happy the game didn't crash, but his shadow's there, so he's like rendering but not, and I'm wondering why. So I'm gonna just import him again, I guess. Root link slightly smaller. No. Let's see if join dupe versus make left-handed. Import bones, rotate 90 degrees. Sometimes there's another setting you can put on here that fixes stuff. I'm going to use these. Okay, so we didn't rotate him correctly. I could just probably rotate him right here in the editor, but I'm going to do it again. So I didn't hit rotate 90 degrees, I believe. And then, unless the original attributes fuck it up. Oh, it could be that then. So, link slightly smaller. Flip UVs. Import bones. I'm not going to rotate 90 degrees, and then I'm going to do all 4 of these. See if he stays. Back to that, and then we go back to cart weight. The music's not playing. Cart weight. Play. I'm gonna save him again. Updated, but we'll see if he loads in now this time. I might need to check some of the parameters on here, because one is their data count 0. Okay, it's supposed to do that. Might have to go back to the really old Splatoon boy, which, if we go by date modified, should be this one. Compare some stuff. Oh yeah, it is called 2. Oh, this is just old version Link. Is he just gonna work magically this time? He's still invisible. So I'm wondering what we did to him here. Is it because he's not parented? We moved him. Oh. Hold on. Ooh. Ooh, I wonder if we're doing something that could fix him, potentially. Okay, so now his parent is in the skeleton. What are these? Oh, these are probably the old Splatoon. Yeah. That's the old Splatoon mesh. So we have body. I'm going to save this. All these 3. File, export, FBX. Slightly smaller 2. Selected objects. We'll use space transform. Animation stuff didn't really matter. I'm wondering if it was something on here. Armature, add leaf bones. I think that keeps... Oh, music. Geometry, apply modifiers, export subdivision surface loose edges. We're just gonna try this now that he's parented differently. The FBX might retain some weird information on that. So keep this, import bones, don't use that, and then use all 4 of these, because then he won't need to be rotated. He will need to be rotated again. Gosh darn it. Transform. There. So I can just do it in this and fix it later. So now we go back to the cartway animation, make sure it plays properly. I'm going to save him again. Make sure I'm on, yeah. 3rd time's the charm, am I right? I'm going to close Malin. We don't need Malin really right now. Boot you up. What's this file? Oh, this is the one I was working on. The Maya one's open. Load, you son of a bitch.
What?
I'm done with this drink, aren't I?
Mario Kart! Hey!
Load for me, please. I don't want to have to spend so far in this stream to just... What the fuck? I shrink him and he disappears. Oh, those are hinges. Okay. So he's not loading. Still. What did we do to him? This is called Embody Eye. I'm just looking at some of the bone information here to see if something doesn't load correctly. Skeleton. Toon Squid. Don't need you loaded in right now. I'm somewhat perplexed. I have no idea what's going on here. Is it because there's a baked animation we're accidentally referencing here in this FBX file? Probably turn animation off. I'm going to save this. Now it's a T-pose now. Select these 3. File, export, FBX, selected objects, transform to 0.01, geometry, animation, no. Apply transform, why not? Smaller 2.fpx. So we go look at the base file, which would be right here. There's data to it. If we pull up a raw Blender file, which I'm going to try and do right now. And just pretend we're ripping it. There he is.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with this FBX file? It loads the textures, it pulls the data, the bones align mostly. It still does that weird jumpy thing. Super intriguing. Go by the names. See, I was super interested to see how his hair physics worked with his working animation. There's a lot of quotes in that. But he doesn't want to load in at all, and I wonder why. I clicked face orientation and it's making things jitter. What the fuck do I do now? What the fuck do I do now? Meow, 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 meow. It's probably a setting in here. Visible check, yes. Are they not checked to be visible? Visible check, objects, visible. Skin count, 4, skin count 2. Lod mesh 0, there are no lods with him. That's usually fine. SKL root, index 1, 0, 1. Platoon boy. Calculate. Wait. Oh, don't I do this and sometimes he just works? Calculate bits and tangents. Sometimes I can't remember. Recalculate. I'm going to recalculate all these. Hit yes. See if the file size changes. It didn't. And I'm making sure it's actually the one I'm editing. So it says last edited at 5:55. I'm pretty sure we're allowed to see him. Like the file can be open while we edit it, but I'm going to close it just in case.
Mario Kart 8!
Super weird. Okay. I never re-imported him, but I'm going to export this again and call it V3. Geometry, armature, primary bone axis, only deformed bones. Selected objects. This is so bizarre. Because he's in here. You see him, he just doesn't want to load in the game. Alright, let's do V3. I'm going to use not flip UVs. See if that does something. Join do vertices, limit bone weights. Okay. Import bones. Create placeholder textures. Use material. Nothing. Create dummy lods. game preset. Transform matrix. Recalculate normals. Inject mode. Use original material if mesh names match. Original attributes. Okay. So he's rotated wrong. So we just transform him. Go. We didn't flip the UVs and now his animations look funky. They're upside down. So obviously that wasn't it. Let's try it again. Flip UVs. Generate normals. Rotate bones. Pre-transform vertices. Sure. Import bones. Will rotate by 90 degrees. It could be negative 90. I always never know. Don't use material. Enable weight? No. Original skin count. Oh. He disappeared. He disappeared this time. I didn't do original attributes and he disappeared. Is he like... He can't be microscopically small. And the skeleton is... root node. What the fuck is root node? Replace. V3. Import bones. Don't do that. And then just do original skin count. Okay. He's there again. And then we'll just take Splatoon Boy, transform Y 90 degrees. Okay, save. Oh, this could crash the game. Yeah. Hold on. I know. He's running in the game, and now you're both conflicting with each other. Okay. Try it again. He's loading this time. Gonna run the game again for the 37th time. Why is he just not load?
Mario Kart 8!
Still not showing up. But it's like he's there, but he's not, because you can see his shadow. This makes no fucking sense. I think that's what's perplexing me the most. It's not like the animation didn't load right, because you can play different animations, like on the bike. His model's just not there ever since we shrank him a little bit. What happens if we don't scale him? There's the animation data here. Maybe that's why he doesn't like it. Supposed to have nothing. Oh, music. All three of these are selected. Board is FBX. Scale 1. He's probably going to be ginormous. Do the thing, do the thing, do the thing. Yeah, he's huge now. gonna rotate him. But will he actually load this time? I think I can just do 0.01, 0.01, 0.01, update transforms. Hit yes. What is making him just not want to load? Car jump squid. He doesn't load it at all because it's the wrong car jump B. What's this? With constant. Fill bit tangent space. Okay, he save. If he's just gonna, what the fuck happened? Did it close my program? I think it did. Today on technical difficulties. This is so perplexing.
Mario Kart 8!
I'm gonna like import him as a DAE file and then he'll work. Watch. He's still invisible. Let's go open him back up. He shrank, by the way, in file size. That's super bizarre. So he's there. Let's click this, this, and this. File, export, DAE. Selection only. Ootlink exports. Ootlink slightly smaller. Include armatures. Export DAE file. Models. Splatoon boy. Replace. Oops, slightly smaller .dae. Import bones. Don't do any of the rotation crap. Hit yes. Oh, his bones need to be rotated too. Okay, so let's do it again. Rotate bones by 90 degrees. Import bones. Rotate link by 90 degrees. Hit this. Save. I think with DAEs you have to calculate bit tangents. Make some work. I'm going to hit yes. He went back up in file size. If this makes it magically work, I'm going to be really peeved. Because then we did a lot of this testing for nothing, and maybe that's why I did use DAEs back then. I don't remember. There's Link! His arms don't look right, though. Like, the elbow skeleton model is, like, bent wrong. So let's go see if it does that here. It looks right here. But not there for some reason. He loads the texture. His elbows like fold in on themselves. And his hands have like holes. And I think that's just because that's where they're supposed to have things on them. I didn't realize that it could do that. But why are his arms doing that? What happened to the weight painting on his arms. Is it because of the way he was imported? It could be. Because this is perfectly fine. Unless it's making his arms move in a way they're not supposed to magnetically adhere to that. I'm going to play as him real quick. It's cool that his skins are working. That's good. Why the Animal Crossing one? We want the Link one. Oh, so he's working kind of now? Near. I kind of want to see him use his eyes really quickly, but we have to race people to do that. It's the only way he looks at them. Yeah, see, I shrank his face textures. You can barely tell. There's Talon and Malin. Yeah, he was looking at him. That's gonna be an issue. I know where the item. I may have to animate the finger bones to kind of mesh into the hands, so the wherever the item spawns goes where it's supposed to. Oh! That animation looks so stupid on him. Oh, where am I? He looks over at people, that's cool. I still wish I knew where the code was for the squid, because that would solve a lot of issues of just him not loading it at all. That's going to be the biggest challenge for this development. Ugh, Zoinks! Yowzers! Your sword spawned. I like how I looked backwards a lot of this race, and I still kicked their butts. Gotta edit the highlight reel just to be him and be longer. Other than his hands freaking out like that, that almost works as a hurt animation, just verbatim. Yeah, so he just literally despawns. Okay. So you just have to match the frame when he does that versus that. And see the hue change? That's code I could disable. Because that hue is supposed to make it blend in better. You're looking. And blunk. Is that... I think part of his... Oh, that's probably just part of the animation from... whatever you call it, the Inkling Boys original animations. Done nothing to really squawk at there, but he loads in now. His arms are destroyed. That's the next issue to fix. So I wonder why he does that. I'm gonna sneeze. Music. Excuse me. Okay. And the funny thing is the skeleton realigns here perfectly. What the? Reset pose. Meow. Meow. Okay. Sorry, just getting lost in figuring stuff out. I wonder if that's why. Maybe there's something in a different animation that it's blending that I don't realize. To making the arms and stuff move. I'm gonna go with it, which is probably a really bad idea. Oh no, he's not rotated. Now if we go back to heart weight, is where he's supposed to be, and I can start animating him. But what I might do really quick is also edit the getting heart pain. I'm gonna edit the file that says his name, and I know that's you need a editor, which I have on the desktop somewhere. I just can't remember what it's called. Let's go look for it really quick. Is it in old Project Hyrule Kart stuff? We need. It's called the MSBT editor. Because doing it in Switch Toolbox causes issues. So let's go back to Pack 1. I think it's UI. Common. Common. Oh, no. Menu. That's a bin text. No. That's the home level cart. That's for this Pack 1 still. UI usend message.sarc, I believe. And then the common.msbt. So we want this to be exported. Export raw data. Let's do pack 2. Common.msbt. I think these also matter too. Maybe menu? Is menu on here? What is in menu? I'm not seeing anything about names, so probably not. Okay, so now where's the MSBT editor? There's bars tool, character bar stuff, cart ref, sounds, Waluigi sounds. I'm gonna go back to the other folder here. Link exports, pack 2, common to MSBT. Where's the MSBT editors? Oh, it's over here. Just drag and drop this, and then we gotta go look for Inkling. Malin, Talon, Lemmy, Ludwig. And Peach. Those here, Yoshi. Dry Bones, Bowser, Inkling, Boy. So we want... No, Link Adult. I think. I'll type in Ootlink. See if that's too long. Okay, I saved over it. I might as well do Inkling Girl too, but I'm going to do one file at a time. So there's Ootlink Adult. We saved over it. Then we have to re-inject it. Let me get rid of that. Go back into here. Then go to common. And then we want replace raw data. Common MSBT. I want to look in it real quick. I can't remember what entry it was. I'm just gonna trust it. You know what? Pretend I didn't edit it. We have a backup of it somewhere else. I'm just gonna load it up and see if it changes the text and doesn't freak it out. Because then we would have the next working character as we animate him. Wow, I've only streamed for an hour. It doesn't feel like that at all. I felt like I did like 87 different things in 10 minutes. So if the text is already all screwed up on the main menu, we can kind of tell if it's good or not. There it is. Ootlink Adult. And an Inkling Girl. So, he's working text-wise now. I think that also automatically works in the race. We could test it. I'm really peeved about his elbows right there. It looks like his hat physics are working quite nicely. So now we just need to change HUD stuff too. So there's Ootlink Adult, and then we're gonna want Young Link. Ootlink Young. There's Malin. And I might have to change Malin's text in a future version, because if we want Adult Malin too, she's gonna have to change. Oh, you'll see what he looks like in different carts. His feet clip a little bit there. Link in a Mercedes-Benz. Then we're on the bike animations and he looks all destroyed. I'm just convinced that the elbows are messed up because it's trying to change something dynamically from a different animation that I don't know I'm pulling from. What the fuck happened to Ink? He's fine. I forget Ganondorf is mostly functional in the game. There's a couple animations that he needs to be re-exported because of his cape. But Ganondorf, and then Zelda. She might need an animation pass because her hands don't fully touch it. Yeah, let's go back to the normal cart real quick. Same size though, but yeah, her hands are off by a little bit. And a lot of her animations still feel stiff, and I need to fix that. She just needs a whole TLC pass before she's even released. Nothing else looks corrupted. Ooh, Link Adult works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Now we can start doing HUD stuff. Okay, so what do we do now? I don't want to end the stream, but I feel like I want to take a break. I think I'm going to take a stand-up break, maybe continue working on this. I want to get the driving animation in soon to see if his elbows still do the weird corruption. And then we'll go from there. So I will go back to the intermission screen and hit BRB. Turn the music up a little bit and I'll shut up. Just a few more minutes, guys. I am microwaving my snack here in just a minute. I had to figure out what to eat. I'm just starving. That's why I had to. I'm pretty sure I'm unfocused because of that reason. A few more minutes. I'll be right back. Kick it, Donkey Kong.
Just like a balloon. This crazy Kong just sing this tune. Donkey Kong. King Kong is here. It's back again. It's about time to win. This time he's in the mood. He can fly real high when he shit back on. When his wrist is out, he's one tough call. He will make his mind with his teeth. But Gremlins, yeah, cause he's after you. DJ, Donkey Kong. DJ, Donkey Kong. Finally, he's here for you. It's the last member of the DJ crew. This Kong, so strong it isn't funny, can make a gremlin cry out for mummy. Pick up a boulder with relative ease, makes crushing rocks seem such a breeze. He may move slow, he can jump high, but this Kong's one heck of a guy. Come on, Cranky, take it to the fridge. Walnut, peanut, pineapple smell. Grape melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smell. Grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah! He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. His coconut gun can fire in spurts if he shoots, y'all.
My controller's still on. That's funny. That means I haven't been gone for too long, but it feels like too long. Maybe my perception of time is off. Anyway, I made Triscuit pizza snacks, and I think I made them backwards. I was just so hungry I wanted to throw something on there, hurry and throw it in the microwave. They're still hot and greasy, but I'm gonna eat this real quick before I get back to focusing. But I don't want to end the stream yet. I'm not at my 3 hours. I need 3 hours. Okay. I got Ingos in the corner. I forgot I put him there. I wish I could eat these faster, but I don't have healthy molars, and it hurts to extra chew with those, so I can't. TMI, right?
What?
I wonder if I get copyright strike from this song. Probably. It's also hot. Woo. I'm moving something invisible. I think it's the alert box for YouTube. I didn't mean to do that. Come on! Ah! Now I'm doing it on the inside only. Oh! I'm still eating. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Cool music, though. Not even the right cheese. It's Mexican style. I mean, cheese is cheese, and if it goes good on something that's supposed to imitate pizza, then more power to it, but...
Yeah. 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 No.
Slap it on my butt. Don't fuck it up.
You can't do that.
You can't do that!
Breasts.
Oh God!
Almost there. Just doing. I'm doing. Give me a minute. There's 5 more of these to eat. I told you I was hungry. Ah. Hell, I might double down with another kickstart. Ah. I think I might do that. I'll be right back.
I never unmuted the mic. I never unmuted the mic. No. You can. Oh, I put it on backwards.
Oh no! Stream's falling apart. I'm eating, nothing's happening. Ingo's just dancing in the corner. I'm putting on the headset wrong, you can still hear it because I didn't mute anything. Ah! Ah! Come on! There's another one down. Moving some cheese over.
Breasts.
Oh no. I'm getting messages now. Oh. Ow. Okay, almost still done. This is like a 10-minute freaking lunch break. I'm not even 2 hours in. This is sad. This is sad.
You can't do that!
No!
It's. Shoot it. Shoot them.
I will devour your soul!
Yo, I need something to degrease me now. This is terrible. I'll be right back. The sad part about this is, yeah, note to self, eat way more before you actually stream. I tried to do that. Popcorn doesn't hold you down. Cause I had this. Nope. Nope, didn't work. I'm eating so. Bruh. Don't clap. I said don't clap.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Oh my god. This whole chapter is probably way more freaking entertaining than the rest of the stream anyway. I just want to eat.
Will you have fun? Will you have fun? What?
Well, I was shopping for a new car. Which one's me?
Still getting there. I can't chew very fast. I know.
You want me to what?
Almost done. I'm eating. I think at least everything I'm eating is calorie dense, so my tummy should be really happy in a minute. Ow. I'm so shiny. Last one. Okay, I have degreased my hands. I have food, I have sustenance in my body, and I have a new drink to wash it all down with. I can turn the music down. We can finally get back to work. I'm dying. Shut up, Christian. Okay. That was a very interesting chapter on the stream, and probably lasted 5 minutes too long. But now we get to do more animation. So I'm going to do the driving one now. I'm going to make a duplicate. Call this cart drive 1. We're going to use the same frames that we started with, but it's only 30 frames. But now we get to do the part where this is the center frame, and I think frame 0 is all the way to the right. So we have to move the arm here about right there, and then, oh, that's not the elbow. Like that. So we need the IK hand to go up and rotate slightly. And then this just needs to go down a little bit, which I think we can do with the elbow. So I'm trying to do stuff down a little bit and then maybe rotate. Why are you not a box now? You are a circle and the whole program froze. What the frickin' frick? Yeah, freaking fricks! Oh no! I don't have auto keying on. Damn it. All that just never happened. Okay. So. Time to redo it again. We want this one to go down, and then elbow, move it a little bit, and then rotate. Like that. So now it goes, and then we need Link to lean that way. Oh no, his arms are gonna move too, and it's gonna fuck stuff up. So do we want more of the twist? No, that's not the frame we do it on. There we go. This is gonna be a very simple version. His hand here isn't high enough. Or does it stick out? Not enough, maybe. Like that. There we go. So it goes. We might need somewhere in between. Fixes his rotation. Doesn't look so bad clipping. And then frame 30, we want this one to be like this. Of course, when we move the elbow, it's going to move his arm position. And we want to adjust that accordingly. And then you are going to go all the way up here. Out. Rotate. Higher. Like that. So then he goes near. We want him to rotate this way. And then slightly forward. Now we just need to fix this a little bit. Why am I on frame 34? What did I do? So the only thing I don't like here is his hand moves more than it should to get to this position, while this guy doesn't do a lot to get to where he needs to at frame 20, so I feel like I should go up a little bit. Looks like there's more turn-in involved. But I don't know if he's looking enough. Looks like he's leaning more left, so we might need to bring him a little bit more like that. And I think I made him lean up. I'm also going to lean him slightly forward on the middle, so he goes near right. Because I think we can have him lean back a little bit here and lean it back a little bit here. So it goes near right, near right. I think this also needs more elbow up. So you look like there's some actual effort turning into the wheel here. Cool. Let's bake that now. Animation, bake action, frames 30. We'll call this cart drive baked. I also want to make sure that, yes, okay. Now we go bump, 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 File, export, FBX, cart anims, FBX version, cart, drive V1. I'm gonna keep the scale to be super small because we were screwing with it. Now we can go into Maya, new scene, don't save, file, import. Doesn't remember where we are, which is really annoying. So let's go see if I can make this slightly faster. No. Cart items, cart drive, and then we go to here and look at, where is it? Add update animation. Animation take. I think I didn't export it right. Because I think I told it to not export animation, which defeats the entire purpose. Animation, check. And then back to Maya. Go back to refresh it. Cart, drive. Drive baked. Import. Oh no. He's super tiny. Let's make that one. New scene, don't save, file, import, drive, make sure it says drive baked. He's the right size here, and then he goes looks mostly correct. Select the thing, export selection, anim export. We want to do cart drive. Okay. So now we go into here and we go to cart. Where is it? Cart drive. Drive. We may want him to lean in more because he's supposed to be kind of more enthusiastic about driving. This one we don't loop because it's just the 30 frames. Yeah, we might want way more way more going on there. But I just want to see what it looks like when he drives normally, because he plays this when he's driving, and then it turns into the drifting animations when he turns heavily, and it's also when he actually drifts. And obviously there's probably the foul size bloat, wherever the heck it is. Right here. It went slightly bigger. Oh, that's not even him. It should be Pack 2, ROMs, driver, Splatoon Boy. There we go. I was really scared for a second. The file got huge, so his elbows are still screwed up. Double music playing. My apologies. Okay, we're gonna pick this cart to test it on. We'll do Hyrule Field. Why not? It's where he's from. Yeah, his elbows are still screwed up. I wonder why. It's probably because they have nowhere to go. Maybe some vertex paints don't transfer properly. Yeah, he's too stiff. Looks funny, though. But when he drives normal, his hat physics are working. It's somewhat happy in most of the way that it's working off the get-go, because Ingo took so long to get right. And see, when we're drifting, he plays the drift animation, which is different. So we're going to want to add some life into him in this one. Not enough speed. I'm a little rusty. And he's also off by a little bit if you tell. Here, let's. It could be just the weird elbow issue, but I need to fix that, unfortunately. I wonder what's making it do that. My sneaking suspicion is because it's the DAE file. But, I don't know. Calculate bits and tangents. Again, it loads fine in here. But then it gets all distorted in game. We're gonna make a new animation pass. Where he's a little more lively, but we still have to figure out that elbow issue, so let's go into here and go look at his vertex painting. Arm L elbow. And it looks like music. Of course, it also plays the animation. Maybe there's nowhere concrete with the elbow animation. It's nowhere's red. It could be bad. It's not like adding to a collective of 1. I'm wondering if that's why it's doing it. Because Mario Kart 8's really picky when it comes to what has vertex weight and what doesn't. And sometimes when there isn't enough, it just kind of slowly creeps to 0, 0, 0 on its axis plane. I'm wondering if his elbows are doing that. We also saw his drive animation was slightly above, so we need to lower the cart by however much it was floating, which is about that much. And then we need to fix it. So yay! Right now, I'm not dreading animating live on stream, so what I might do is maybe get him posed for the icon and images. So I might do that. We'll mess with this later. For now, let's go back to T-pose. Because we need his... Excuse me, that was loud. Something kind of like that. I have to remember the dimensions for the profile icons, so let's go into there and find out. Don't need you for now. We need to go into the big file. So that'll be Pack 1 UI common.sarc, I believe. Oh yay, this is where they're all like... Oh, I forgot what file it's called. Why? Or is it menu.sarc? Menu.sarc's a bigger file. I'm going to go with that. Common.sarc might be where I put the track icon. Cart part select. Let's this. Let's go look through some numbers and letters here that are probably more boring than the actual animating. Wi-Fi tops, staff roll, cart parts, trophy, go select, character select, single.bg, combine.text. That is not it. I'm trying to remember where it is, but I also just realized I can just go to Melon and Talon's icons and see what sizes they are. But first, we need the images. These aren't it either. Where in the heck is this thing called? I might need to actually go to my Google document notes and put where it is. So let's see. I'll do link animation checklist. Put it in highlighter. Just do why did my phone open itself? That's weird. Character icon file name here. And then we'll find it. Complete data. Title scene. Character select. Wi-Fi multi-background. What about this one? Oops. Nope. What is this file for then? Page present Kara? Nope. Change BTN. TMG. Combine bin textures? Nope. Select gift. Gift box. Interesting. Scroll list, complete icon, El Cara icon. This seems promising. Found it. Okay. I'm gonna tell my Google document really quick. So it's in menu.sarc /mn underscore L Cara icon 00.scs and then put it in thick ass highlighter. So I know for next time. Because now we need links, all links colors. Where is Splatoon Boy? The 128 by 128. I might export this just so I have a file like how big to make Link's head. So I'm gonna go put that in Link. Just save it right here raw and then go into Photoshop and start editing it. So there's a Hello Cart stuff, Pack 2, Link. I'm gonna go by date modified. Shazam. Okay. I need to make 3 versions here. One that's this size, one that's smaller, and then one that's for when he's on the track. So hopefully the pose I did here. I wonder if we should have him happy? No. Because he doesn't have a look right and be happy. But this might work in terms of the angling. just going to go with that and then go into Photoshop. Magic Wand the background away. And then polygonal lasso tool. This already screwed it up. I don't know how far to go in terms of his hat. I think I had this issue with Malin too, but I know that was an issue. Alright, let's try and fix this shadowing a little bit. And then Control J, just his head. Hat kind of sticks out funny, but you need to know what color it is. So I may look at some reference files here for anyone who actually has like a hat like other Link. Oh, what about Zelda? I just cut it off. And then Peach. I guess they make the file sizes way different. Like, her head's small there, and then people like him are huge. Oh, okay. Maybe I could move it. That might be a good idea. I just don't remember how much I should get of him in the angle here. And then bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh no, I can't move it because it's a different model. You want to be able to do this one. Oh, so I can rotate it, but then I have to move this one to make it look believable. Kind of like that. I like that. Okay. New version. We want reveal all. Magic wand, the gray. Rid of the old version, and then bum 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 bum. We're thinking here. Thinking. We are thinking now. Thinking now. I wonder if I should have the hair there. I'm gonna try. Look in the hair now. Bow, 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 ba ba da da. Flip past over there. Flip past over here. Flip past everywhere. Until you see here. I think that looks good. A little bit of the shield clip there. Might be able to artificially edit that. I don't know though. Kind of annoys me that it looks like that. Oh shit, I moved it. I wasn't supposed to fucking move it because I have to do all three in the same picture. Oh. Well, this gives me an opportunity to change what I need to change, I guess. Glass half full, right? No. still more drink to drink. I need a bigger playlist, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so loud. My apologies. Dang it. Hold on. I'm going to do some camera trickery here. So... where does the other part of that white come from? I have like the inner ones here, and I don't know where they're selected. Are they just over here twice? No. Where is this white coming from? Oh, is it this? Yes. Oh no, when I go into this mode, it doesn't show it. I was gonna hide it. I guess it's unhideable. Well, shit. We may have to extend his neck then, huh? Oh, that still looks funny. Even if I were to crop it, it'd probably still look funny. Nope. We want to move. Maybe that looks alright. I hope so. Let's crunch her down. Doop doo doop doo doop doo 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 doo. Did it? Bam 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 did it? Bam 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 did it? Doodle doodle did it dip. Okay, the hair looks like it's getting in the way. I may just cut that off right there. I could Photoshop this to be slightly lower. We're going off this anyway. It's showing his neck. They're giving him some neck to work with. Maybe I should do that? So the neck. And then have this clip forward. No, that is not the hair. I'm wondering if that would look better. Zoom out just a smidge. And print screen again. Version number 4. I never said to close OBS. What in the frickin' frick? Yeah, frickin' fricks. Off right here at the neck. At the neck. I feel like there should be green behind him. Goes like like that. There's more shift into it. Like if I had a little bit of lighter green in there somewhere, so it's not just all one color. So much trickier than I anticipated, and I moved the camera again. This is why I don't work in the game industry. I'm not that good yet. And they probably found ways to get rid of all this when you pose it, and then what's this? Want that. It's like Carrot Link Breath of the Wild. That might work a little bit better with the swoosh right here. Hopefully I can keep this angle. I need the full neck just in case. In case that's vital. The editing process here. I'm gonna keep the neck just in case, but I feel like I will delete it. Damn it. Fixed. I can clip a little bit into himself here. I don't know why I was trying to be specific there. Okay. Boom. think I like it better without the neck. That is as good as I want it to get. And we can just use the outline for this when we copy out the other colors. So I can just go to him, shading, color, alb red, back to here, take another screenshot, do this. Hopefully it pastes them in the exact same spot, close enough. You can probably do some overlay shenanigans. Like that. Then just overlay this. Go to him. Select invert. And then delete. And then we do with the blue one. Boom. Align them up. Down, up. Move them down a pixel. Now your lines. Select this. Select him. Select inverse, delete. And now we have all colors.
Nice.
Okay, and now we need to size it to 128 by 128, I believe. But I'm going to save this as link profile icons. So, link, Kara, select icons. Just so we have them all. We can work with them as necessary. Oh, that felt good. And we get to do this all again for Young Link, yeah! I just say that as I'm slowly losing my mind. Okay. Okay, so now we go back to, I think it's 128 by 128. Let's double check. That was the Inkling Boy reference. That's what we're using. We don't need this. We just need him to be overlayable. So I will do this, where he's like 2 pixels thick. I mean, transparent. Lock him. Start editing. And then start moving the link icons. Copy, paste, shrink. Now getting these all to be the same size is going to be the fun part. I think there's a way to batch do it. Isn't there a way? Automate. Batch. Or I can pick the width here. Shrink it a little bit. $110, I think is pretty good. And I'll just go to the next one and do the 1 to 110. I'll just make sure it says what it says. 110. And hit OK. I think I might be able to just perfectly overlay it. Basically. I wouldn't say it's noticeable. It is, but it's not. What did I copy? Nothing? Perfect music to start playing to. I never have I ever. Is he 1 pixel bigger? Okay. Can we bevel and emboss the stroke? That's the whole key here. I don't remember how to do that. I think you have to like apply this. I'm gonna move him over 3 pixels and then go to him 1, 2, 3, and go to him 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do a link face. Wait. Boot link. Icons 128. Yes. Because then I'm going to create a duplicate of this one, hide it. Take these two, merge layers, hit bevel and emboss after accidentally opening up. What is my volume at currently? Negative 27. Let's do negative 30. So loud. Bevel and emboss. Turn these layers off because we need to see it on him specifically. Have it where it goes over basically just the ooh, I kind of like that. Yeah. I think we can do that for all 3 of them. We do the same stroke. And then I'll duplicate it, double that, insert a new layer so we can merge these 2 together. Merge layers. Bevel and emboss. Go to the next one. Stroke. Duplicate. Get rid of layer, layer, merge, layers, bevel and emboss. Okay. That should be what we want. Then we get rid of him so he doesn't accidentally appear in all these exports. And then I'll go Project Hero Cart, Pack 2, Oot Link. I'll do UI stuff. Icons 128. Green. Icons 128. Red. Icons 128. Blue. I think there needs to be a smaller version of these, which I can just shrink from the one I just exported. And now we need one of him looking directly in the front. So gotta change his eyeball texture to be just looking forward. No, the face texture. There we go. Like that. I don't know if it would be wise to try and distort his ears inward. No, it's kind of part of his character. So we just need this 3 times. One blue, one green, one red. So we'll do new. No. Just save this one as front view. Icon front view. I'm going to edit this one so it'll be the new base to go off of, and then we'll shrink as necessary. I'm gonna clip inside of his head a little bit. It's sometimes easier just to work off of that, since it'll be shrunk down to be a lot harder to notice. Anyway, it's an excuse to be somewhat lazier. And then we can get everywhere that's already clipped out. Oh no, I screwed it up. Here, let me re-lasso this real quick. There we go. Control J. This is all we would need. And then we do the different colors. So we want red. Ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. 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 Ba-doo-doo. There we go. Select this. Then do select inverse for this layer, and then Shazam. And then green. Select this one, select inverse, Shazam, so it goes. Cool, now we can shrink that down to, I think, a 64 by 64 with glow. We'll have to find that, that's somewhere else. But first things first, we'll do this one, and then test it. Now we get to do Splatoon Boy. I'm also going to make a backup copy of this entire, I think it's menu.sarc. Yes. This is outdated. But I'm going to make a new backup. No. I think that's the original. So I will go into Project Hyrule Kart Pack 2. That's the copy. And now we're editing this one, so I can hit replace UI stuff. First one should be the green. Yes. And then red. And blue. I'm saving. See how much it bloats. And now boot the game up to see. Meow, meow, meow. Bam, 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 there's a Christian over here. Hey, sir. Hi. I'm gonna move over to streaming because I'm streaming, so I'm warning you. I'm streaming.
What's going on? I'm not streaming.
No.
I got an update. I'll hold off on that.
Update?
On Discord.
Oh, okay. He's gonna flip in and out. Oh.
No, I can wait. There's no point in update. Yeah. Point of updates.
Yeah. What?
What are you doing?
Hold on. Why did that not go? Oh, that's why. Yeah. There, now it's coming through. I'm working on Project Hyrule Kart. I just got Link's icons to work in the game.
Oh, nice.
I'll give you a more live version of what I'm doing.
Uh-oh. I see, I see.
So, I just got his icons right here, all three colors. So you pick him,
No,
he changes color. We had an issue a long time ago where he didn't even load at all. He just was invisible, but he still casted a shadow. So I figured that out. He has some.
Well, maybe he doesn't want to show himself.
And then we have these other links.
Oh man, I hope his batteries are fully charged. Go ahead. Oh, it's that scary dude.
Scary dude.
Yeah. Is the dude that I think scary. With the beard.
Oh, this guy?
Ah, yeah, that guy. He's scary.
Why is he scary? He's the one that goes, whee!
He's scary.
He has chickens.
Maybe it's because he reminds me of me.
What? But, yeah, so I was getting animations ready and doing icon stuff. And now he has text that also says he's the Link he is. So this is just Link. And then
I fucking entered big picture mode on accident.
Oh, you hit Xbox button.
Yeah, I was trying to see the battery on here. It didn't work out.
So now I just need to change his icon on the frickin' text screen because it still says he's a squid.
Nice.
That's some more editing. Christian's playing
Time
Forza
to
Horizon.
play. Yeah. Because I'm actually able to play now because I got back from the video game thing. Unless you want to play some dueling.
See the moment. I need to do one more thing, and it's finish the map icon really quick, and then I'll hop on.
Oh.
I can't just stop what I'm doing. I gotta make sure I get to a certain point.
No, you could just stop. Alt F4, man. Alt F4. Right? Alt F4.
Oh fuck no.
I'd be like saving every fucking 10 minutes. I'd be paranoid.
Yeah.
Do you not do that, or?
I try to. Every once in a while,
I see.
I'll remember.
Especially in a storm, you're like, oh, I better save now.
I just need to figure out where that next set of icons is. I was about to request you to stream your screen, but I forgot. You're Mr. Intel over here.
Yeah, that can't handle high-end gaming and streaming at the same time. Even though I'm only on like medium settings.
I'm wondering if it's just a different issue.
I don't know. Oh well, it don't matter. I'll upgrade eventually.
Okay, let's see.
When I make my meal.
When the world ends, I'll finally have money.
Yeah, I'm like, I finally hit $1 million and I just see the nukes.
And I'm like, fuck.
At least I died $1 million. It's like the afterlife was the people who made $1 million when they die, they go to hell. They're like, yeah.
Okay, I think it might be common. Maybe it's common.sark. Cursor name, scroll, icon. Let's type in Kara. L Kara icon 00.
Hey, it's winter.
Yes.
What the hell?
These are 64 by 64 and they barely have an outline. Got it. Okay, let's export this for reference. Not a beef text, we want PNG.
Hey, there's a person.
Bruh.
Not Bowie knife though.
Not Bowie Knife 99.
Yep.
Okay, speculars. Let's go back to Ootlink. We want UI stuff.
Oh.
Go here. There's the file. Alright. Can I put this in a group? Maybe that might help me next time. New group. Links. That in there, put that in there, put that in there. Can I copy the group? Copy. Can I copy 3 layers? No. Unless they're
I just
there.
love the hearing of a supercar going. Oh yeah, he hit me.
Bruh.
Can I merge group moves virtual lock group? Copy CSS. I just wanna CVG, no. Convert to small object, no. I might have to go in Photoshop and learn how to do that super fast. I mean, on Google. How to copy one group to another Photoshop file. Drag and drop works, according to AI. Oh! It tried to. Let's see. Adobe Support Community.
Treasure car. Let's see. Okay, I'll try and spot it. Oh man,
What are you spotting?
a car, a treasure car.
Oh.
They're like, hey, if you see it, it's in a gas station area. It looks like.
Great. Well, I didn't think about that. Let's delete that. Group and contents. Fix this stupid file.
Heck yeah. XP. Uh-oh.
Image, reveal all these external crap we just want to delete. Let's see. Pick this. And then select inverse. And then go to this layer and delete. Go to this layer, delete. Go to this layer, delete. I should fix it.
Oh, there it is right there. Oh my gosh. So dumb.
It like cuts out. That's so weird.
I'm having so much fun gaming. Ah.
Oh, that's how I did it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Transfer all 3. Shrink them all down. I think that's a good size.
It makes it even harder since there's no, I mean, there's snow all over the ground.
Oh, is it winter right now?
Yeah.
Can I do group stroke? Slightly white. Lightish gray. I think that works. Well, now we'll do export as link map 64 blue. Does this have the effect on it? Hold on. Yes, he does.
Ow. He hit me. It's a violation of the laws over here. Sir, you ran at Mach 3 into him.
Map 64
No.
red. Map 64 green. And this is common dot sark, so we need a backup of that one. Let's go to common dot sark, copy. Go to ootlink. No, paste here. Okay, and now start replacing the files. So replace.
Oh.
And blue. Saving.
Oh.
Went up 1 kilobyte. Time to test. Mario Kart! Hurry!
Oh, well, I'm not finding that Porsche anytime soon. Ah!
Okay, so there's Link's icon. Pick a stage. No. Let's do Daisy Cruiser.
What's it called? Devin's been playing for like he's been like cheat grinding, you know, where he
I've seen him AFK shit.
yeah. So he's been like kind of, you know, cheesing it.
He's an icon now.
Oh, that didn't work out. I don't know why that's not working. Guess I gotta get in a different car now. Fucked up, man. Better get into my ride over here. Everyone's got to get into a Ford, you know? Oh my gosh, I flipped that. Should have got them anti-roll bars, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, here's our fucking race. I'm on the road that we raced on, but I'm going the other way.
Hey. See icons that didn't show up properly. Oh wait, no, that's a small version of them. I didn't add that. Got it.
Cool. Thank you. Going out. Need to find a pole.
So that's part trace. Red one works. Whoa! Owie. I'm actually trying to see if I have any modded characters on this track. I don't think so. I left Toad out. Oh, there's the glitch. I knew that was bound to happen. I wonder if it's just because that's too long, then, of a string.
I need a new car, Waylon. It's broken.
Christian, do you want to play as Koopa Troopa Baby
Waluigi.
Mario Baby Luigi?
Yeah.
'Cause it's all one long string of text. Or Luigi Peach? Hate it when it does that. I got some more shenanigans. I just might have to change that to something like Toon Link. And just Link, Adult Link, Child Link. It'll be more simplistic. Okay, so now I need to change era icon. So there's
Gotta get into my Honda Beat, you know?
here are the other ones. Moon Boy Small. Yes. Now we need to make even smaller versions of these ones with less. Is it 52 by 52? Can we do that real quick? 52 by 52. All the images. And then go. And then do. Link green 52. Icons 52 green. The music stopped. Icons 52 red. And then blue. Icons 52 blue. And now I should be able to replace them. That's green. And red. And blue. Let's save. My common Sark has been saved. Well, one more test.
Gee. I just love the fucking this little Honda, since it has so much little torque. It's just like view, and it flies off the road.
I think I'll fix the MS. T as as well. So MSBT editor. Close you out, close you out. I have this folder twice. 3 times? What? Syntax, no. Just because it's in a USN message.sarc.
Oh, I didn't know that was a big hit.
Common MSBT. Okay, so we go back to old project. No. Here. MSBT editor. File.
Holy shit!
Drag and drop. Why won't you let me drag and drop, you little piece of shit? Fine. I actually don't remember where I opened that from. Music again. Open. H drive. Project. Idle Cart Pack 2. Okay. Link adult. I'll do adult link. Way to save this is, then you go to, whoa, these are files I don't want. Mods message.sarc. Sarc, common MS3T, replace raw data. To common MSBT, save. Hope it's fixed.
What?
Nice.
Please don't be fucked up. Adult link. I'm not seeing any more screwed up text. Now we just need to verify the time trial icons and we'll be good to go. Calamari Desert.
I'm having so much fun, Waylon.
Are you?
Ah!
Oh. Pull up his icon. It works. Don't link. New. Cool. I think he's at a good stopping point. Oh my god. Pain and agony. Alright. That's all when we get done for now. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. I will see you guys later. Thank you for stopping by if you did. Links further than he is than usual.
527,000 is my personal best.
Cool.
Yours is 884,000.
I'm muted.
Holy
You
shit.
can't hear me. Again, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to get further on Link. Hopefully